Okay, guys, I have to bring out the suspenders for this. Did y'all ever see that Swoozy video where he's like, I exfoliated for this? Okay, but anyways, so guys, I came across a very interesting topic. This is the NSA. I don't really know what they do besides stopping America from getting hacked. I think they spy on like every single American secretly, or not secretly anymore since they got snowed in.
They said, we're going to free an oppressed people from a dictator. I felt that I had an obligation to do my part.
That's like all I know. I don't know. I have no comment. I'm just here reporting on the news. The NSA, one of their primary goals is to stop America from getting hacked. They're kind of like the bouncer for America. They developed a open source software called Ghidra. This is real software. You can go to GitHub and get it right now. The way this works is pretty simple. You have a program on your computer. Obviously, they're going to try to make it look as legit as possible. They're not going to name it malware.exe. Like, that would be insane. And if you're clicking on that, I don't know what to tell you.
However, once he really... That was tragic.
What cybersecurity researchers will do is they will use Ghidra to reverse engineer the software. You just have to imagine that like software, there's like a front end and a back end, and you really don't know what the back end is doing. You kind of just have to reverse engineer the software to see like what it's actually doing. If like the NSA were to use their software, they could kind of see something like this, where they look at the reverse engineered code and they're like, wait, this was supposed to be a normal calculator software, but they snuck in some pretty cheeky code. And that's why we reverse engineer software, because you cannot trust blindly what people say their software does. When you see that a threat actor has injected bad code, get them the hell out of there. Come again next time. Nice try. The main character of this story, his name is Bob. He wants to do what the NSA does. He's like, okay, I'm gonna download Ghidra. So he goes to Google and he searches Ghidra and he clicks on the top link.
Well, it's pretty legit to me.
He clicks it. He sees this very legit looking web page and he's like, okay, pretty legit. He hovers over the download now button. That is the actual link to the actual GitHub software for Ghidra. He downloads it and everything's great. He's feeling good. He reverse engineers some software. What happens the next day though, on his way to the bank, he has some stocks. He's like,
I gotta go check on my investments.
I have here real footage of what happened when Bob went to the bank and asked about his investments. This is real footage.
And it's gone.
What?
It's gone.
That's
It's
Bob.
all gone.
What's all gone?
The money in your account. It didn't do too well. It's gone.
What do you mean? I have $100.
Not anymore, you don't. Poof.
Poof. Bob got hacked. Cybersecurity analysts, researchers have found that there has been a massive campaign to trick users into downloading fake open source software by getting the malware website to the top of the search engine. Basic human psychology is if you want to download software, and this is what I do, this is what I've done for my entire life. I probably also did this last week. If I want software, I go to Google and I click on literally the first link that says like download. That's the first link. I'm trusting it. This is exactly what Bob did. This is a real screenshot. This is the first thing that shows up when you search for Ghidra. This is fake. Do you remember this very amazing looking website? It has like that lock at the top where it's like, oh, this is like a secure connection. That is like one of the main things that I look for. And like this very legit link whenever you hover over download, that's fake too. Those are real screenshots, by the way. How could they possibly get away with this? Google has, or any search engine, they have like automated bots that will go through the search indexes and they'll just like see if it's malware. It'll see something that's obviously malware, and then it will destroy it into a million pieces and get it off of the search engine. But the question is like, how has like Ghidra and like these other programs that I have not yet mentioned bypass this? One of the methods is cloaking. What cloaking does, the instant in which you click a link, the website can analyze whether or not you are a bot or if you are a human. It can like look at your IP address the instant you enter into the website, and it'll say, okay, if this is coming from like a well-known bot IP address, Google, Palo Alto Networks, they were like, oh, that's a bot. Let's give them the good stuff. The instant that the bot clicks the link, it'll take them to the actual software download. But if it's coming from like your IP address, for example, it's coming from like AT&T. I'm with AT&T. This is not product placement, guys. Guys, 20 subscribers. They give users like you and me the actual fake page. Another method that they use besides cloaking is called JavaScript fingerprinting.
What?
The cloaking method, a bot can bypass that. It's like an arms race. They're like, oh, like you're gonna look at my IP address. Well, then I'm going to put my bot on like IP address that doesn't look like it's a bot IP address. And then the hackers are like, okay, fine, that's fair.
Well then, it's hacking time.
Once you enter into the website, they do it again. When you click the download button, it can see if you're a bot or if you're a person.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
There's just so much information about you in the JavaScript. It can tell your aspect ratio of your monitor that you're looking at the website on. It can like look at your hardware information. It'll be like, oh, like you are a bot if the aspect ratio of the monitor on which you are viewing this website is a perfect square. Apparently every single human has like a rectangular aspect ratio in general, like all of your monitors, or even if it's like your phone. Once again, you know, if you're a bot, it'll give you the good stuff. And if you're a real user, it'll give you the malware. These are just some of the websites that the researchers have found that are being mimicked, and they look pretty legit. If any of these look familiar, I would be very concerned. Man, Win set up from USB.org. That looks like the most legit website name I've ever seen. This brings up a even crazier point when you would think that the person that they're targeting is going to be vulnerable in some way. Someone like, you know, not very tech savvy, you know, the elderly, for example. These hackers, they're actually targeting like seasoned pros, like people, not even just developers, but tools, literally tools that cybersecurity researchers would use to dismantle their own tool. It would be like trying to pitch a pyramid scheme to the Federal Reserve. I looked into what would happen if you actually tried to do this. You will get career suicide instantly, and then you would get put on a secret service list instantly. But in this example, it would be like, imagine if this happened and then it worked, because people are actually falling for it. They're falling for this trap. And one of the sneakiest methods that they do is called first click hijacking. The very first time that you click download, it will give you a malicious payload. But every other time that you click it, I'm talking 2, 3, 10, 50, 100, 1,000. You refresh, you leave the website for a day and then come back. It'll never give you that malicious payload again. And not only that, but they can also like randomize, even if they think you're a human and then they do first click hijacking, they'll like say like 1 in every 10 will actually give the malicious payload. This is extremely smart because it makes reproducibility exponentially harder. It's like gaslighting. Imagine you are a researcher, but you get a few reports on this website where people are reportedly getting malware, and you're like, okay, like I guess I'll go check it out. You click it and you download it and nothing happens. You're like, oh, I guess it's fine to me. Let's say you're one of the unfortunate 1 out of 10 who actually gets this like malicious payload. What will happen next is that once the malicious payload is actually on your system, it can do an analysis of your environment to see if you are a good candidate. So for example, it looks for like Windows Defender PUA, and it's like, oh, the software is like, ooh, I can't really do anything with that. Abort. Man, if you're one of those unlucky people who actually gets hacked by this, it's bad, man. They can steal data from your browser, search your file system. It can analyze the clipboard, and it'll be like, oh, this is a 128 length char. This must be a crypto wallet. Yoink. And it'll steal it. Once they get that first click on you, it's just like, well, what do you do? Like, I'll be honest, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Even though the research, they're like, yeah, I don't really know what to do here. So yeah, be safe out there, guys. It's rough. It is rough, guys.